early on the show, that dude just flat out, there's some irony and foreshadowing for your ass. He said, you know what, man? Boy, I should have loved me some Captain America, man.
Oh, that's right.
When I was a kid, I was actually a Captain America fan.
So I don't know if this is a horrible act of violence or if he was, while he was getting beat in the chest, he was like, oh my God, it's the Shield. Oh, this is badass. This is kind of
coincidence. I just wish it wasn't me.
This is, if I got to go, hey, might as well go out and buy the Shield. Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Let's go ahead. Talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 4. People said, damn, what happened? I thought this was a buddy show, a cop buddy show.
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon. Yeah, Lethal Weapon with superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
Yeah.
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. Last thing Mel Gibson needs is super.
No. Can you imagine Mel Gibson's the Winter Soldier? Oh my God. Him going off.
He is the Winter Soldier.
I guess he is. Yeah, he just got activated.
Yeah, exactly.
With alcohol.
Yeah. Don't worry, white lady. I'll save you from those pack of niggers over there. Oh shit, it's Mel Gibson. We didn't do nothing, man. Let's go ahead and talk about, because we're saying, man, we thought this was a comedy, cop buddy comedy film with some action in it, man. What happened? What happened to the laughs this week? Boy, that shit got dark quick.
It's all fun and games till it gets political.
It sure is. It's all fun and games until you give a crazy motherfucker a shield. Boy, let's talk about John.
And it hurt his ego.
Let's talk about John Walker, man. That fool didn't last a week on that job before he lost his goddamn mind.
Too much pressure.
Well, with every episode, his jaw was stuck out more and more.
It sure was. just pouting, man. Like if this was an office job, he would have been the fool to go and shoot up the building, man.
Yeah.
This is a scene where he had enough. He had enough. The pressure was on. These anarchists, they were fucking with him. Sam and Bucky don't want to cooperate. Mm-hmm. They don't want to listen. I told them, I'm Captain America. Oh, man, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody been telling him too. Like, people been spitting in his face.
I love that. Hey, do you know who I am? That's who you are. Yeah. I'm Captain America. No, you ain't.
Yeah. Yeah, they spitting. Do you know who I am? Oh, yeah. Forgot. Man, this fool lost it, man. He had enough.
But that bitch in a Captain America costume.
That's people probably been giving him calls. Hey, man, what you doing out there?
Yeah.
But when his pet Negro got killed, Lamar.
Oh, well, that's nothing will motivate a guy like having his black sidekick.
Oh yeah,
killed.
when they killed the help, that's when somebody in the chat said, "Captain Bitch" is what you are. Yeah, when they killed the help, he lost his mind, man. And a lot of people said, "Damn, not only is this not a comedy, but this is not a show for kids." Not that it was ever a show for kids, but goddamn, this is when you look at shows like 9-year-olds say, Tim, go to your room. But Daddy, I want to see Go to your room. You don't need to see this, son. Oh, fuck, we're too late.
Yeah, even though like,
shit.
This is good.
It'd be fun if they ran on the scene like,
Yeah. No, that's what I was expecting. I was like, if I was them, I'd ease back out of that. It was like, I don't want any pictures with me standing around. I don't want to be any part of this scene.
I need to protect my secret identity.
Yeah. Hey, that's the Falcon and Winter's. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, yo, yeah. Shit, ain't this crazy? Shit, we just got here.
We're not with him.
Yeah.
He's not lying to us.
That was wrong, sir.
Yeah. But here's the gangster shit right here. He killed somebody, sat up there with a bloody shield and posed for the memes. He sat there, looked at people and said, "Who want to talk shit now?"
Right. Yeah. It wasn't I just killed this guy. Oh my God, what have I done? He was looking around like, what?
Yeah, that motherfucker said, "I did it for the memes." Yeah, and you know what? And I loved how the crowd didn't give a shit either. Shit, they didn't give a shit about he just killed a man. They gave a shit about that gram and that TikTok. Everybody making shit that they got the right. Nobody was like, "Oh my God!" Nobody screamed.
No.
People said, "I got to get this shit." I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad Disney is not punking out, man. I'm glad Disney realizes, like, yeah, Disney Plus, we've been easing into it by giving y'all all this fun kiddie stuff. Mandalorian went a little bit hard, so I kind of got y'all acclimated, and now we just going off. They bludgeoned a dude in the chest. For those of us who saw this last episode, John Walker, aka the new Captain America, played by Wyatt Russell, went off on somebody. He just mad dude. Tell them, no, it's not me.
I was, I know. I wasn't even involved in the death of your friend. It's like, I don't
I
care.
love when he chased his ass down too and threw that shield at him.
He was last in
Got
line.
it tender.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Broke a few bones so he could go in easy. Not that he needed to, because we all know what he did. But I'm glad that they did not punk out on the violence. They didn't go soft. I'm glad Disney Plus is saying, all right, now that we got people in here, we do have an older demographic that wants to see, some. We don't want to see all these kiddie stories right here. This poor dude. I don't know if this is terrible or if this is actually kind of cool, because earlier on in the show. And a lot of people probably remember early on the show, that dude just flat out, there's some irony and foreshadowing for your ass. He said, "You know what, man? Boy, I should have loved me some Captain America, man."
Oh, that's right.
When I was a kid, I was actually a Captain America fan.
So I don't know if this is a horrible act of violence or if he was, while he was getting beat in the chest, he was like, "Oh my God, it's the shield." Oh, this is badass. This is kind of
coincidence.
I just wish it wasn't me.
This is, if I gotta go, hey, might as well go out and buy the shield. What does this mean for John Walker? Because as we know, the shows go off in different directions from the comics. Because in the comics, from what I understand, John Walker, and I don't know if people want to know this much information, but this is in the comics right now. If you're getting into the comics, a little bit of a spoiler. He went on to be U.S. agent because he couldn't handle being Captain America, but the government said, "Well, you got superpowers, so if we got to use you, you're useful." And he ended up being like a go-between, from what I understand. You tell me if I'm wrong. A go-between between the Avengers and the government in a way. So he's still.
Well, he joins the West Coast Avengers.
So he's somewhat of a hero.
Yeah.
And he's still useful.
Yeah.
So.
But also in the comics, Battlestar doesn't die.
Yeah, well, I was going to talk about that in a little bit, because I'm looking at this here, and I'm thinking, all right, well, we saw this man commit a horrible act of violence. He pretty
Cold-blooded
much
murder.
cold-blooded murder in front of everybody. So will this diverge from the comics and see him become a full supervillain, or do you think that they'll say, well, yeah, that was wrong, but we can't waste all this good serum on you?
I mean, they're gonna have to bring him in.
Yeah.
And they got 2 episodes left, so it's gonna be about that. But more than likely, they'll take him. Be like, "Oh, thank you for bringing him in. We're gonna lock him up. Don't worry about it." And it's like, "All right, go experiment on him. We'll just do another Winter Soldier or something." We're not wasting this resource.
They'll weaponize him even more.
Yeah.
So, in that case, do you think there's ever? Here's the question. And I'm going to give you a chance too. Is there? Let's just say, like, they do try to follow the comics where they make him. They try to bring him back as a hero. Is there any way to redeem this character? Or is he going to be, unlike the comics, is he going to be anywhere, maybe an anti-hero, but maybe a full-on villain too? What do you think, Chris?
No, I think what they're going to do is they're going to put all the blame on him for everything. And it's like, we're going to use you as a scapegoat, even though we put all this pressure on you. And so we're going to bring you back. We're going to forget you and try to get like a new person just to replace you. And he'll be long forgotten. He'll be resentful. He'll have all this. He'll have the super soldier serum. It's in him now.
Yeah.
And so that's just going to set him off. And so he'll become like, I feel like he'll become like a version of the U.S. agent, except he's crazy. More like, I made this comparison the other day, like Nuke.
Like Nuke.
Villain, who was all about patriotism, but his mind's completely warped and he's insane, and he's constantly like going after people he perceives are enemies against the United States.
Mm-hmm.
After killing this dude in cold blood over his friend Lamar. You know, it'd be funny if Lamar just, John.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah. I kind of half expected that for a second.
Hey, John, man, what happened? Oh, fuck!
Oh no, Lamar, it's okay. It's okay.
And John is just like, God damn.
Shit.
Because as we said, you know, Lamar could still be alive.
Yeah,
in the comics, he's what, Battlestar?
Battlestar,
Yeah,
yeah.
in the comics, he's still alive.
Right.
I like the way this woman filming and just having casual conversation with the terrorists that were there.
Oh, I know.
Boy, I feel sorry for his friends.
I know.
They're really gonna get those motherfuckers, right? Jesus. if I was his friends, I'd get the fuck out of here.
Can you imagine what he would do to the person he's really mad at?
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Yeah, who's ever leading this shit? Boy, they're in trouble. Right, huh? Am I right?
Guy's an animal.
Yeah, there's a chance that Battlestar might not even be dead. Now it's gonna be some funny shit. I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be some funny shit.
Oh yeah,
if
no,
that's
that would
true.
be hilarious.
We're beginning to see now what happened here, what people have been predicting was going to happen with John Walker. As Chris said when he came in, yeah, it's too late now. John's on that shit.
Right.
I'm like, just look at his eyes, just glazed over. Yeah, he's fiending right now. I like because I love them. The show just fucking with him. Marvel just messing with him. They killed. They stumped out all that serum and left just a taste, just a taste for Johnny right there.
Look at his lips.
Yeah, yeah. The first one's free, Johnny.
Yeah, Zebo missed one.
Yeah, and it was hidden too. He found that shit. What he'd been waiting for, what he's been wanting, and we knew that this was going to happen. Of course, this death that he committed, this homicide, this murder he committed, is while he was on the super soldier serum. Drove his ass crazy. Like that was like PCP for him.
Yeah.
It drove him insane in an instant. I mean, he was already going down.
He was teetering.
Yeah, he was. That's the thing about it, man. I love the way. Now, Wyatt Russell has been great in this. Wyatt Russell has been amazing in this. He loves that people hate him. He says, if you hate me, then I've done my job.
Yeah.
Because he said, listen, I've been extra bitchy before the big moment happened just for y'all. I've been a punk. I've been a brat just for y'all. We've seen it happening. He's been great ramping it up before we even got to this moment.
No, this is a bad idea. Don't patronize me.
That's when he turned into a 13-year-old.
No, he's already got that bruised ego and paranoia going on.
Yeah. But what I like about this is that the show keeps dropping scenes, man. The show keeps dropping scenes of showing you. They've been showing you for the longest time because I'm going to keep addressing this through this discussion because I've heard this from a couple of people, but I had this discussion today, one of our editors, who gave a cool opinion on this. He said, I don't know how I feel about this as far as me being a big fan of Sam Wilson, the Falcon. He said, I just don't feel like he's getting enough story here. And, I thought about what he said, and I kind of have to disagree. Thing is, they've been showing you a lot of things subtly with Sam here. They've been showing you, not only this episode, but a lot of episodes, they've been showing you how much better Sam would be as Captain America than John is at this job.
Than all of them.
Than all of them. It almost makes me angry. Almost makes me angry that he didn't take the shield.
Look, the person closest to her died. She's vulnerable. If there's any time to reason with her, it's now. And if I go in hot and the op goes wrong, more people will die.
See, look at him. He's like, I'm not letting my temper get the best of me. That's why he's turned this down. That's why he didn't want the shield. He's like, look, even as cool as I am, I know look, it's not about Captain America. It's about Steve Rogers, man. Everybody can't be Steve. I don't need to be a hero and do the job. What I need to do is be in my mind, be level-headed. And I love that they've been dropping that all through the show, man.
Sure, and even with this, within this discussion here, they bring it back to Sam's history of being somebody who works with veterans who come back, who have PTSD.
Wow, that's a great point.
Throughout this episode, I think it did a great job of showing how three of these people, particularly Bucky, John, and Lamar, do not need the serum. one, I love that opening, that cold opening when we're in Wakanda, which I thought was great.
Yeah.
And Bucky, like they've been doing this therapy with him. He just breaks down because he realizes, like, oh, I'm free. I'm finally free. He's like, you don't need any more super soldier serum. You don't need that responsibility placed on you because he'll fucking explode. And we don't need that. He's just slowly being healed over time.
Oh yeah, that's why. 'Cause I don't know why it's been so hard for people to understand why. Because they said people still asking the question: why did Captain America give the shield to Sam instead of his best friend Bucky? Because
Bucky's
Bucky's
a loose cannon.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, and he's been known as a terrorist for decades.
Yeah.
And of course we know John Walker, everything he's going through, and Lamar's just like, yeah, I'd take that shit.
Oh,
I'll take it in an instant.
Lamar.
He was fiending more than John. It's like, no, you're not gonna take it. I'm gonna take
all
it.
that evil shit we did in Afghanistan, we could have done more.
We could have done that easier. Yeah, he like that. There's a scene here where like I pulled it up where he all these people. They think it's so easy to be Captain America if I get that drug up in me, and they don't realize it's not about the serum; it's about your brain. And nobody's. All y'all are goddamn children. None of y'all are prepared to take this.
If you had the chance to take the serum, would you do it?
Hells yeah.
What's your fucking mind? The hell's that?
Hells
Look, he even gave him the squint.
Yeah.
Hell's yeah, you out your fucking mind, man. It might not be Sam on the screen all the time, but all of these stories are leading back to why Sam is the better person. All of this, it's almost giving him story by everybody else's actions.
Oh, he's cool, calm, and collected. That's what Captain America needs to be. That's what Steve was even before the serum.
Yeah.
He was always a good man. He was Captain America before he was injected.
Yeah, listen, this is very much Sam's story. You know, Sam. The thing with Sam is that Sam's got a lot to deal with, man. With Sam, besides being too stupid to cut his cell phone off when he's in a room full of mobsters. This motherfucker. You know, besides being too stupid to cut his phone off, Sam has had to deal with a lot of things, man. I think he's getting some great moments. There's, you have Bucky that's still crazy. John is going crazy. Zemo.
I love it.
Low.
What did Daniel Bruhl say about that? I know he said he created that dance just for Zemo.
Yeah.
He just wanted something goofy.
Exactly.
That's good. Cause no, you lying. You motherfucker said, well, yeah, I was goofy on purpose. No, you just can't dance. Yeah, get the hell out of here.
He was talking about how he was listening to the beat. He just felt like I had to do this with my hand, and just felt like I was in sync with it. Now it's a meme. Now it's a
I'm a
gift.
count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Dora Milaje are bloodthirsty, and Sam is the only one that is level-headed through this whole thing. Sam is the only one that's telling people, man, we can't rush into things. We got to talk to people. And it's led to some brilliant scenes in this, man. You know what? It looks like he lost his direction and his focus because that dude, he got that pimp coat and got that jet. And he said, "Fuck my family, man. I'm living life." What's your family? What about your family? What family, bitch? You see kids around? You see anybody holding me down? No, motherfucker. I like the way he got that jacket, that coat that went straight to clubbing. But now he's getting. Now he's getting obsessive again. And he's getting up there with some of the best villains, and I'll explain why. Because, man, he's complex. Because I think a good villain is one that makes you think about his point. He did a lot of shit that you cannot excuse with him. He killed people. He has to go to court or serve time or something, which he was doing. But his whole thing about superheroes getting the pass, he sees it almost as supremacist itself.
The desire to become a superhuman cannot be separated from supremacist ideals.
Here's a couple of things here. One, what does he have a point to continuously feel like he does? I mean, especially after Sokovia and all the stuff that they've done. And also, this is just a cool scene right here. I love it that his superpower is just annoying the shit out of everybody. Helps him to make a getaway because he just turned. They hate him. People hate him so much. He gets under people's skin. He's like the Tekashi 6ix9ine of these people. He like gets under their skin so much that he makes people fight each other over him. Yep. He's like, I'll just get out of y'all's way while y'all bullshitting.
I mean, they were so involved with each other. He didn't even have to take that super escape route. He could have just walked out the front door.
He should have. Could have. He could have jumped out the fucking window. Still would have been fighting over each other. That's the Dora Milaje they come in and just kind of just throw everything off, allowing him to get away. The man that they're trying to get. So the question is, how right is he? To what extent should we like say that this is wrong? To what extent is he right? And for the other, are the Dora Milaje, are they just getting in the way? Should they trust Bucky? Should they let Bucky, I mean, they're the ones that let Bucky go. Should they let Bucky do his thing and trust that he'll take care of everything and they need Zemo as a means to an end?
Wakanda's going to do what Wakanda wants, I think.
Yeah.
They don't care.
They are above all of this.
Yeah, the most powerful society on the planet.
They got jurisdiction everywhere.
Yeah,
Yes.
wherever we go, we have jurisdiction.
Yeah.
In regards to Zemo's point, I mean, he's speaking some truth, but I think what it is if this type of thing gets in the hands of people who don't understand it, who abuse it, it's like, but when you get someone like a Captain Steve Rogers who is using his abilities for the absolute right reasons, or someone like Sam, then I think then I would say, well, that's kind of, it goes against what Zemo was saying. That proves that disproves his point. But then there's other cases where clearly it's not worked out. Iron Man is a great point, where all that power, all this idea of the supremacist type of thing, create all these supervillains. So that's an issue. It's both.
Yeah,
with the Dora Milaje and all that. I mean, you look at the history. Claw came in, and then Black Panther didn't take care of Claw like he was supposed to, which fostered that civil war they had going on, where Killmonger was able to come in and split everybody up. So now you got another enemy against the state who killed their king, and like, there's no letting him go.
Yeah.
You broke him out of, we helped you and you broke him out of jail? No, hell no.
Boy, and I love that they were mad about that shit. Even Bucky had a look on his face like, damn, I fucked up.
The man who chose us, who chose me to protect him.
I understand.
Very little.
Bucky looked like he about to get a whooping. like the Dora Milaje holding a belt right now about to whoop his ass. But I'm looking at Zemo as being up there with Killmonger and Thanos.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Where it's like, man, you got some points. And I think in this episode, the reason why I'm asking that question is because I think his case is being proven all throughout the series. In this episode in particular, I'm beginning to Carly, the leader of the Flag Smashers. I'm beginning really not to like her, man. She's sounding just like all these other villains out there.
Yeah, just like Sam, he lets her talk and goes, see?
Yep. Yeah, even
wait, no, you tricked me. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah. Even Sam is just like, damn, bitch, that's cold.
You're killing innocent people.
They're not innocent. They're roadblocks in my journey, and I'd kill them again if I had to.
Wow. God damn. Yeah, I've been trying to be on her side. I don't like this chick. And it's what everything Zemo is saying, at least about this organization, he's absolutely right.
Yeah.
100% right. I'm just not digging this chick, man. Still need to see who the power broker is.
Who you think it is?
Man, they've been talking about that they're going to be bringing on some A-list cameo.
Oh, okay.
In here. Yeah, they're going to be bringing on some person. And I forgot what they said. I forgot if it's somebody they said has been in an MCU movie before, or an A-lister who's not been around before, at least not in this show.
Like a character specifically. Okay.
Not like
I mean like actor.
An actor, yeah, an actor playing a certain character. I don't know. We'll see. How do you think that this is weighing in on Sam? How do you think this is weighing in on Sam when he looked at somebody get murdered and knowing that he could have had that shield? Now that he sees the chain of events that have happened because he didn't take this shield. How do you think this is weighing in on him, and do you think that we can see him become Captain America in the last 2 episodes?
Well, they've kind of already blown that because we see that scene with him out in the field practicing with the shield with him and Bucky there. He's throwing it and flipping over and grabbing it. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the end of the series where he does take the shield back.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that is true. Man, he just took it back right there.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, when he grabs it too.
Two front teeth missing.
Yeah. How does Steve do this? Shit.
Maybe mid episode or mid season, we'll see Sam get the shield, and then we'll see how America reacts to having a black Captain America.
It might end on that note.
It might end on that. And if they don't address it here, it feels like it needs to be addressed somewhere. Like it doesn't need to take up a whole, series. But I mean, come on, with the way the world is right now, and this show has done such a great job at reflecting some of the politics and tensions that are going on in the real world. It seems like they should. They have to almost address.
I would
that.
be shocked if they don't, especially because of everything else we've seen so far in the series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with this, man. How you feel about the show overall right now?
No, I'm loving it. No,
Yeah.
in terms of it's storytelling, the acting's all on point, the money is all there. Loving all the fight choreography. It's consistently great. Is this one of those? Is this going to be a one and done, or is this like going to be a recurring series?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I
have no
feel like
idea.
with WandaVision's like you can only do that once. Based on the situation.
Yeah.
Well, this feels like it can be an ongoing
It
thing.
does. It does.
Where it's Falcon Winter Soldier, or it's Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
I tell you one thing I would like to have seen in this, because I'm like you, I'm loving it, everything about it. But I would have liked to seen just one or two mentions with somebody from the government contacting John Walker to go, yeah, I mean, you're doing all right, but you're not quite hitting those marks that we wanted.
Yeah.
That would, you'd feel the pressure on him even more at that point.
Yeah. Well, the pressure's on now, ain't it?
Oh, definitely not.
Especially that guy.
Yeah, at that point where the Dora Milaje punked him, and he was like, they weren't even super soldiers. I was like, yeah, he's going to get on some shit.
Yeah, of course.
There's no doubt.
He sure
now.
was crying about that. His phone was ringing right after that. Yeah, John, can we talk to you real quick? What I do? Oh, y'all saw that. All right.